My name is Niputu Adescantika Dewi.
My name is Komang Suryan Dewi.
My name is Putu Risma Dewi. My name is Nilo Putu Suryani.
Today, me and my friends are going to explain about asking and answering questions in learning methods. For the first, I'm going to explain about the definition of answering and giving questions in learning methods. Being able to ask and answer students' questions is an important part of teaching and learning. By asking questions, it helps students to motivate their curiosity about their topic, and it helps teacher to assess their understanding of the material. So it means that asking and answering questions in learning methods, it's a subject presentation in questioning form, and it must be answered especially from the teacher to the students and from the students to the teacher. There are several things that need to be prepared. For the first, the material of the subject must be interesting and challenging, also have high application value. Second, variation of questions. It can be closed and open questions types. Closed questions is a questions that only have one possibility answers, whereas open questions is a questions that has many possibilities. Third, the answers must be the improvement from the answers given by the students. And the last, it must be done with good questioning technique.
Well, in this part, I will tell you about the purpose of this learning method. First of all, we use this method to know the mastery of the subject matter through the memory, expression feeling of the students, and also their reaction about fact that they have learned, read, or heard before the class started. And then, on the other side, students have to think systematically and logically in order to solving a problem. So as a teacher, we have to make sure that, and also we have to know the way the student understand the material systematically, not jumping up in gaining information or solving a problem. The next one is to emphasize the subject material that are considered as an important material. So after that, student can conclude the lesson by this learning method. And then this one is important in class, that this method is used to develop the attention in class and also develop the ability about the experience and also the knowledge that students have. If students start to facing a problem, they can ask their teacher to gain the answer, so the teacher will guide the student. And this is also useful to encourage the student that who are not pay attention to the class, so teacher can give a bit surprise by calling her or his name and then start to give question, and then after that the student will pay more attention. And then the last one, this method is used to familiarize the student about the forms and also the type of question and answer in appropriate and correct way. So this is important for the student to know how to express their feeling through this learning method in correct and appropriate way.
And now I will continue Suryan Dewi's explanation. I will explain about what is the reasons of teacher using questions and answer method. The first reason is in order to know students' improvement and also students' progress in understanding the material. For the example, when the class starts, the teacher gives questions to the students about the material that had been told in the last meeting, so that teacher will know how students' improvement and also students' comprehend. The second reason is teacher want to attract students through the question given. For the example, Teacher give a question to the students and students start thinking to find the answer of the question that given by the teacher. Can distract students from unimportant thing that out of learning activities. Third reason is the last previous meeting was boring, so it didn't make an interesting learning experience in the class. By using this method, teacher can make an interesting learning experience in the class. For the example, when the teacher give a question to the students who can answer the question that given by the teacher, they will get a reinforcement, which is other students will feel motivated to be more active in the class. Last reason is when the material that will be delivered to the students need various argument and also various point of view from the students. So teacher can use this method. For the example, when teacher want to explain about analytical exposition, which is need a lot of argument, which are disadvantages and also advantages of the topic given. So teacher can know the student perspective in thinking. So it is not about student for method, but it is about method for students.
And now, I would like to explain about the strength and the weakness of question-answer learning method. The strength of question-answer learning method are: number 1, the class will be more lively, because student participation is more active and tries to listen to the question given by the teacher well, and then tries to give the right answer, so that student will receive lesson by actively thinking and not passively just listening. Number 2, giving an opportunity to the student to express things, so that it seems everywhere that is unclear or not yet understood. Number 3, developing the courage and skill of students in answering and expressing opinions. And last, number 4, question can attract and focus student attention, even when students are being noisy, who are sleepy and feeling drowsy against lost their drowsiness. And the weakness of question-answer learning method. Number 1, in general, the weakness of question-answer learning method is the smooth running of the lesson is somewhat hampered, because it is interspersed with question and answer. Student answers are not necessarily correct. Number 2, if there is a difference of opinion, it will take a lot of time to resolve it. Number 3, the possibility of division from student attention will occur, especially if the answers are accidental that attract their attention, but not the intended target. And last, give an opportunity to get out of the subject or problem, because what the student say is defeating. And that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, class. Anyone would like to share the answer of question number 1?
Me, ma'am.
Okay, Irfan, please.
Linda, Eke, and Bagat were involved in the dialogue.
Very good, Irfan. Next, who's going to answer question number 2?
May I answer, ma'am?
Sure.
Talking about proposal for annual campaign.
Okay. Any volunteer for number 3?
Adam and Eki.
Please raise your hand first, Linda.
Sorry, ma'am.
Okay, so what is your answer?
Adam and Eki have been to the new place.
A good answer, Linda.
Ma'am, I would like to answer number 4.
Go ahead.
They will discuss and review the proposal before giving it to the principal.
Good, thank you, Tasha. Gila, would you answer question number 5?
Sorry, ma'am. I don't know the answer.
Okay, so anyone could answer number 5?
May I try, ma'am?
Of course.
I think that the sentence means the proposal has already finished. Am I right, ma'am?
You are right, Shifa. Well, class, I'm so proud of you. All the group did a good job. Thank you.
Well, after we watched the video about how the question answer learning method work in class. In this part, we're going to give the analysis about the previous video. Well, as you can see in the video, that this learning method is useful to attract the student attention or their enthusiasm in the class, in the learning process in the class, because the teacher give every single chance for students to express their feeling through answering the question given, and also the student seems very active and really interested with the lesson in the video.
Giving reinforcement to the student by appreciating student answer.
And I will give my explanation about the video that I have seen. Teacher give time to students to think and formulate the answer. As we can see in the video, the teacher give the students time to read and do the questions given, and then pointed the students who volunteered to answer. Teacher show interest in all answers given by the students. In the video, the teacher looking at the students also pay attention to the students by encourage them, also appreciate them by giving response to them. Teacher give an advice to the students who answers the questions without permission.
In this video, teacher didn't force the students to answer the question. The students who cannot answer the question, he will not feel afraid to answer the question next time or next meeting. He also will feel motivated because of other students who can answer the questions correctly. Okay everyone, that's all our explanation about questions and answer method. We hope you all understand with our explanation, and we apologize if there is any mistake that we have been done in this video. Thank you for watching. See you and bye-bye.